Willbur Soot is a Twitch streamer and musician with over 6.33 million subscribers on YouTube and 4.6 million followers on Twitch. Being known for things such as starting the S.M.P Earth or his contributions to the Dream S.M.P, he certainly is a well-known figure online, although he didn't just succeed off of luck. Hey, I'm your friendly neighborhood Liam, and this is a series I'm starting where we tell the full story behind some success or downfall. This is how Willbur Soot became famous. The full story. Alright, so we're going to need to go back a long time to really understand Wilbur's story. 14 years back. Wilbur started his first channel in 2008 under the name Settings66. His first ever video was posted another year later in 2009. It was a video on a RuneScape money making strategy. He also went on to make several videos with a friend named Ben, where they would do random comedy sketches and in general, just be kids. And if you can't tell, the dork with the glasses and the brown hair is Wilbur. In these videos, Will and Ben were around 13 years old, and while the video quality wasn't so good, the sketches were great. Wilbur says that he doesn't know the password to this account, and if he did, he would delete every video on this YouTube channel because of the embarrassment it brings him. Wilbur also owned a channel called Minecraft and Donuts that was owned by him and a girl named Sophie. The two made Minecraft videos mostly on player-made maps, and their first video was on this channel was posted on May 22nd, 2011. They uploaded consistently until this video, Will and Sophie played the works part 2. When Sophie had to go to the hospital to have some sort of operation, afterwards they stopped uploading for 2 years. In the video, I'm Back plus an apology, Will stated that Sophie was fine but would not appear in videos anymore.
This is a combination of 2 videos I feel like need to be made on this channel, one of which being an apology from me. Yeah. So moving on to happy stuff. I'm back. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm back. I'm actually going to start doing videos again. Lastly, and probably the saddest part, is that I probably won't be doing the videos with Sophie anymore. Some of you who do know Sophie recently had quite a big operation. She had to go to hospital. She had a big medical problem, but she's fine. She's better now.
However, he never uploaded on the channel again, and in late 2020, every video on it was privated. Although more than half the videos have since been unprivated, I actually could only find this apology video on Archive channel. Wilbur also had a channel made in 2013 called A Little Brit of Will, where he did some cinematic short films and other content, which was mostly privated. Although Will didn't gain any real traction from any of these channels until he joined and co-founded the SootHouse, a reaction comedy group with 8 members. And even though there are only 8 members, Wilbur stands out in the group, taking a lead role, and as you can see, Wilbur's comedy hasn't changed at all.
Notes of vodka, hints of fresh lemon, a raspberry finish. Our findings from a testing of this season's $1 vodka raspberry lemonade harvest.
My mother was murdered in one of your restaurants and the killer was never found.
Is this real?
It's real! We're featuring the $1 vodka raspberry lemonade.
Applebee's PR just on point. It's like, that's right, someone died in our restaurant.
The group was one of the first channels to popularize the Reddit reading video cliche we see nowadays, and at the time they were one of the first people to start this trend. Wilbur also nearly edited all 112 videos on the channel in a span of 3 years. The majority of the SootHouse's YouTube videos consisted of Reddit readings involving the channel's members reading popular posts out loud from Reddit. These readings were often accompanied by their signature ruckus laughter and comedic commentary.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Today we're going... There's this website I found called Petite Tube. And basically it gives you a video that no one has ever seen before, published anytime. Why are you laughing? What is this?
Is this a porn
website? No, this isn't porn.
By 2019, Wilbur was already deep into streaming and making content on his own, and on July 28th, 2019, SootHouse was announced to be on an indefinite hiatus. Wilbur stated in a Twitch stream that they wouldn't be making videos anymore. Another big thing that a lot of you probably know Wilbur from is S.M.P Earth. S.M.P Earth was one of Wilbur's largest projects and caused a spike in his popularity. Of course it would, being a project collaborating with over 75 plus other streamers and content creators. S.M.P Earth was a whitelisted RP Minecraft server set up by Wilbur, Josh A20, and Chip the Apple, as well as a few others. It was a 1 to 3,000 scale map of the Earth, including all of the continents and countries. And in the server, creators can own countries and claim land for said countries, roleplay with other creators, forge alliances, and make enemies. The server went on for a total of 142 days and had a long history of wars, alliances, and treaties. And since the map was so large, there were plugins that added planes to quicken travel and to make things more fun. The server began on November 22nd, 2019 and officially closed on April 11th, 2020. Also, the server wasn't even Wilbur's idea. Wilbur just randomly stumbled across this idea while it was already in development when the original team, I have no idea who they are by the way, suddenly decided to abandon the project. They were thinking that nobody would want to play on the server, and that if they put in all the money to set it up, it would just be wasted. Wilbur, having heard this, decided to step in and offer to lead the project himself, seeing the obvious potential in the idea. Although the server's closed, if you're interested in checking out what happened, there's actually a wiki with logs of every major event and wars in the server. Wilbur is also well known for playing an important part in the Dream S.M.P. I highly doubt that anyone watching doesn't know about the Dream S.M.P, but in case you're unaware, the Dream S.M.P is the largest Minecraft survival RP storyline created to date that was documented on YouTube. This S.M.P was well known for skyrocketing the stan culture of many Dream Team members, and it actually had a good story from what I remember. With almost 50 different content creators coming together to make an interesting, cohesive story, this event helped many creators involved grow, including Wilbur. Wilbur also wrote some of the story for this S.M.P. Overall, the Dream S.M.P was a pretty big thing that helped skyrocket the careers of almost every creator involved. It was great for the community overall. While at first this may seem like a random video that Wilbur made that did well, it actually was much more than that. The title of this video was Skyblock, but every 30 seconds a random item spawns. This one series would cause this format to explode. Dream made a video using a format a month later, and it began spreading like wildfire. Today, I see videos every day with a Minecraft butt format, and to be honest, I'm fucking tired of it. But good job, Wilbur. You made a successful format, and that's actually pretty impressive. Not everyone can do that. Most people just copy other formats, but Wilbur created his own. Having looked at a lot of Wilbur's past channels, I can see, and you guys can probably see if I compare them side by side, a lot of his newer content really feels like it was influenced by his time at the SootHouse. A lot of it just feels similar. As I was looking for screenshots for the video, like of all of Wilbur's separate channels, like his Wilbur Music, SootHouse, Minecraft and Donuts, I ended up stumbling across, let me count this, let's see here. Another 5 channels that Wilbur's created. Honestly, I'm astounded by how much effort Wilbur's put in, especially because in almost all the channels that he's been in, he's been the main editor and has almost edited all of his videos uploaded to date. Him being a part of such a big group of other content creators and being able to edit for all of them at once definitely helped Wilbur grow a lot. I bet the SootHouse was a big part in Wilbur's growing career, especially because right after the SootHouse is when Wilbur really started producing quality content, like getting to the niche he is today and the style of channel that he has. Hard work is why he was able to blow up like he did. Wilbur definitely earned his success. As I mentioned in the beginning, Wilbur's also a music artist, and a quite successful one at that. With his Spotify having almost 2 million monthly listeners and his most recent album dropping in 2020, he used his platform as a content creator to spread out and also make music. He also released several parody songs as singles that got him very positive attention and massive viewership. Even though they're just parody songs, they're actually genuinely good, and I know a lot of people who still listen to his music. Like even today. Although his most recent album was 2020, he still is very much active in making music with a new single dropped just last year. Wilbur didn't just stick with YouTube as a platform for growth. He quickly spread out, first to Twitch and then to music platforms as well. Wilbur's music career doesn't end there either. Back in 2021, he formed the band Lovejoy with his friend Joe Goldsmith, and the band consisted of 3 other members including the 2. On the 9th of May 2021, Lovejoy released their first EP, Are You Alright? And on the 20th of May 2021, they debuted on Billboard's Emerging Artist chart at number 10. That's pretty impressive. Lovejoy on Spotify has a total of over 1.5 million monthly listeners. So overall, basically Lovejoy is just a successful band, and they're even going on tour this year. Wilbur never stayed in one place, and at all times he's doing something new. While it's maybe a part of his personality, I believe that it's a common feature in those that are successful. Okay, so now we actually need to answer the question in the title. How did Willbur Soot become famous? Number 1 is persistence. Willbur Soot is 26 years old, and he first started on YouTube when he was like 12 or 13. That's 13 years making content. For the first several years, he wasn't successful at all. The only reason he found success was because he kept persistently uploading whenever he could, even if he knew it wasn't the best quality. Number 2 is love for growth and self-reliance. Wilbur never wanted to stay in the same place. He learned basic video editing so his content would improve, and then he started learning about filmmaking. All of his improvement on YouTube wasn't just because of his persistence, and if he didn't improve himself and his content, Wilbur wouldn't have made content good enough for anyone to watch. After Wilbur started getting into video editing, he started doing freelance and made money while improving his edits. Number 3 is he spread out. After Wilbur started establishing himself, he spread to other platforms. And at the end of the day, if he never spread to Twitch, then Wilbur would definitely be less than half as popular as he is today. Spreading to multiple platforms lets you be seen by a wider audience, and Twitch is a great way for established creators to grow. Number 4 is because he engaged with other people and communities. Wilbur never was afraid to collaborate with other creators, and another event that helped him blow up that I didn't even bring up was how Wilbur emailed a large creator at the time, Jack Sucks at Life, and comedically demanded to be his editor. This ended up causing a series on Jack's channel, which gave Willy Boy lots of good attention that he definitely needed at the time. Wilbur started many community projects and collaborated with other creators, which then showed their audiences his channel. Networking with creators is extremely important, and there's no way Wilbur would be where he's at today without it. Okay, so those were the 4 reasons that I believe made Wilbur blow up and stand out so much compared to other creators. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I just started streaming on Twitch and kicking my channel into high gear, and I've really enjoyed making content for you guys recently. These videos take a lot of time to make, and I have a 2-week upload schedule that's been going on, so yeah. Let me know what you thought about the video and Wilbur in the comments too. Anyways, have a good one. Bye.